Started.
Hello everyone, my name is Sade to Nigerians, Sade otherwise. I'm going to give you a brief history about this is my test results from my GP today. But I'm going to give you a brief history that led to me putting this online. Diabetic type 2 gestational when I was pregnant with my last daughter, she's over 5, and diabetic type 2 all through. And this year particularly, I wasn't managing it well, so I had a series of health concern, and the GP kept bringing me in for constant blood review. Anyway, at a point, I got fed up. By now I've been taking metformin for about 6 years, so you know yourself how very tiring, monotonous it was. So I wasn't taking it regularly. Anyway, I started looking for alternative at the expense of not being healed, and I came across Juice Plus. And Juice Plus is not a juice, as the name might be misleading. It's actually a supplement. It's a supplement made with over 30 fruits and veg. And I threw myself into it. I said, this is promising. I listened and watched a few testimonials, and I said, yes, it sounds good. It sounds great. Anything other than taking metformin for the rest of my life with all the added side effects. I was always tired, and I felt I was aging rapidly. I was concerned about that even more as a vain woman, of course. So anyway, I threw myself into Juice Plus, and it was my blood test of the 2nd of February. I had a blood test. I had a needle prick injury at work, so I was doing a series of blood tests. So included in that was for the high cholesterol, which plagued me, and for diabetes, of course, that I was dealing with. So the result came, both were unacceptably high, considering I'm supposed to have been on medication for them for like 5 years now, or 6 years now, So anyway, on the 12th of February, I ordered my first consignment of Juice Plus. It comes in a 4-month batch. So I threw myself into it. I started taking it religiously. It took a while to get into a rhythm with it. But, roughly a month after, my GP was concerned, obviously, because I told him I wasn't taking any medication, metformin, atorvastatin. I wasn't taking any from like January. So I was already, I was a big concern for them at the surgery. I was going in every month. I was just fed up with those medications and how they were making me feel. So by February 12th, when I went in on the 2nd, I had a blood test on the 2nd. So when I went in to see him on the 15th, about a fortnight after the blood test, he was saying that the results are not great. I said, I know. He was trying to cajole me to go back on my medication. I said, okay, I've actually ordered Juice Plus. And I told him about it. And he said, oh yeah, which one? I said, I'm doing it all. He said, okay, we'll give you some time and we'll do your blood test afterwards. So he asked me to book, and they gave me a review blood test for the 15th of March, which is barely a month after I've ordered it, So I said, oh, all right, this is what I'm going to do. Since I only have less than a month, I said I'm going to. So I was taking even more than the stated dose. I was taking a little bit extra. I said, because I had only a few weeks, like 3 weeks really. So when I went for that blood test on the 15th, I expected, like normal, when I was going since January, to get an urgent call from the surgery saying, come in, you have to come and see a GP. No call came. Actually, I completely forgot about it until a sister of mine said, what about your blood? You mentioned that you were going for a blood test. What about the results? I said, oh, I think it was one evening. I said, okay, tomorrow, over the weekend. So on the Monday, I rang them. I said, I did a blood test on the 15th of March. Can I come in for my results, please? This is a surgery that used to give me an appointment under 48 hours. They said, oh, the next appointment is 2 weeks, 12th of April. So I was like, wow, that must be good news if they're happy to see me a month after the blood test. So anyway, today is the 12th of April. I dutifully appeared at the surgery, and voila, this is my results. So technically, the best results Emmanuel, can you please focus here? This is the diabetes. This takes reading of the diabetes in the blood, and he said in someone that doesn't have diabetes, when you're between 42 and 47, it means that you are at risk of diabetes. You haven't even gotten it yet. You are at risk of getting it. And my level is right bang in the middle there somewhere. So that technically, officially, I am no longer diabetes type 2. I've come down a step to at risk. So they've given me another appointment for 6 months, September. I should come in for another blood test. And that is supposed to see what the journey is so far. So all of you out there, focus on me, my dear. Yeah, okay. This is also important. All of you out there, we know ourselves, type 2 diabetes. Juice Plus is the answer. I'm not saying it will work for everyone, but what I am saying, it has worked for me. And you rather try it. Make sure you do your best to preserve. You know the funniest thing? In my surgery, me, I'm not particular which GP I see. Some people say, I want Mr. Smith, I want a particular GP. Me, anyone goes. So this doctor I saw today was my first time of seeing him. When I walked in, he said, oh, hello, what have you come in for? I said, I had a blood test and I'm coming for the results. The first thing he said to me was, oh, look at your vitamins are doing really, really well. We must be giving you vitamin injection. I said, no, vitamin injection. I'm on Juice Plus. He said, wow, your vitamins are perfect. Your kidney, everything is functioning well. He said, moreover, for type 2 diabetes, you're normal. I told him I've not been taking it. He didn't encourage me to go on it. He just said, fine. That reading, I'm 45, which is right bang. And I'm still, this is a test I did a month. I have to emphasize a month into Juice Plus. And I'm a further month now into Juice Plus. So if I were to take the test today, there will be further improvement. So the 6 months time, if you like, wait till 6 months. Let your body begins to destroy further, deteriorate further, before you join me. Don't look at the money. It's £2 a day. Yes, it's not. I'm not going to tell you that it's a lot of money. It is not a lot of money. We spend more than that buying junks for our children. And I'm a single parent, and the last thing I would want is to be in ill health and be a burden to these so-called children I claim I love. I have to do my utmost to make sure that I'm in sound health, to be able to look after them and enjoy my life with a good quality of life. And for those of you that are Bible Belt region dwellers, James said, show me your faith without works. I will show you my faith with works. I didn't just say I was believing God for healing, trusting God, and I believe I have been healed, but I needed action, positive action. And those of you that are Christians, that are hiding under the Bible says, healing is mine, confessing. When you confess, act. Faith without work is dead. Thank you, everyone. Love you. Bye.